Hey guys, and welcome to today's video. This is a very different kind of video, and one that is a long time coming, I suppose, something that I've dreamt of doing for a long time, and you will have already known what it is because you will have read the title. So I am moving to Australia. So for those of you who don't know, I graduated as a vet like this year, only a few months ago. I actually made a video after graduating, and it was titled like I'm finally a vet or something. And in that video I did talk about going to Australia. So I was actually born in Australia, so I have an Australian passport. I'm an Australian citizen, which is kind of ideal, especially with the coronavirus. Only Australian citizens can fly into Australia at the moment. So I'm still able to, thank goodness. So yeah, in that video I actually talked about the fact that I had applied to a job, and it is that job that I got. So I was so lucky to get the first job that I applied to. Yeah, I really wanted this job. It's just absolutely ideal for me. So first up, I will tell you a little bit about the actual job itself. It is an equine hospital in Bendigo in Victoria. I won't say the name of the practice just for like privacy, so don't like guess or anything, because I'll just probably delete the comment if you say the name of the place. I might tell you guys like when I'm more settled and stuff, but I haven't even gone yet. I don't want to be like telling you guys where I'm going. But yeah, if any of you guys live in Bendigo and have a horse for me to ride, then please let me know, because I don't know how I'm going to survive 6 months without the horses. Anyway, so the job is in an equine hospital. It will be during the stud season in Australia. So I'm going for my winter in Ireland, but in Australia it'll be spring and summer. So great weather, thank goodness. I've completely avoided the Irish winter. I don't know how I've managed that, but I'm living for it. Yeah, so it'll be lots of foals and, you know, just the usual kind of hospital cases. I learn a lot about anesthesia of horses, and then I also get to do some ambulatory calls, which is where you go out to farms and you do like call outs and stuff. So a mix of everything. Because I think, because the reason I'm kind of going is I really want to get a nice broad knowledge. I don't want to focus in on like something really specialist so soon. I want to get a nice broad range of knowledge, and then, you know, I'll always have that behind me if I decide to go into reproduction, which is what I think I want to do. But who knows, maybe I'll hate it. We'll see. I need to figure out accommodation. I need to get a car. I think I need to set up an Australian bank account. I don't know. I don't really know, guys. I'm just winging it here. So I got the job like a few months ago, guys. I'm really sorry. It was the most stressful wait of my life, because I knew I was going to get the like acceptance or email to say I didn't get the job during the night because of time zones. So I literally did not sleep for 2 weeks, because I kept waking up all night. Every time my phone buzzed, I would wake up and I'd check it, and it would just be like nothing, you know, just like some notification. I was like, damn it. Okay, try to go back to sleep. Couldn't sleep. I had like super vivid dreams every time I did sleep. Your girl was stressed, okay? It's so funny looking back on it now, knowing that like I did get the job, but yeah, it was not a good time. But I think that's just proof of how much I wanted this job. You know, I didn't go applying to loads of jobs. I only applied to this one and actually one other. So I was so glad I got this job. It was like my dream job. So yeah, it's also a 6-month internship. I think I said that, which is ideal because it means I will be back in March in Ireland. So I'm literally just missing the winter. What even happens in the winter in Ireland? Not much, except it floods and it gets really mucky. So although I don't start the job until the end of August, I have to go a little bit earlier because I have to do a 2-week quarantine period. I'm flying into Melbourne, and it is like the center of the corona outbreak in Australia at the moment. It is just so not ideal, but hopefully they will let me in. So at the moment I have to do a 2-week quarantine. They're actually not letting any international flights in at the moment, but they are starting to let them back in 2 days before I arrive. So hopefully that does go ahead and they do let me in. And they're also limiting the number of passengers coming into Melbourne on each flight. So again, hopefully I get in. Yeah, it's a little bit stressful. My flight was already pushed back a few days, so I will be a few days late starting, unfortunately, but hopefully the practice doesn't mind too much. They said they were a little bit flexible about the date anyway, so yes, hopefully that'll all work out. I also had to get a coronavirus test done within 4 days of leaving, because I have to fly into Dubai. So I fly from Dublin to Dubai and then Dubai to Melbourne. And to fly into Dubai, they require a coronavirus PCR test. So I have to get that in Dublin a few days before I go. So again, fingers crossed I don't have coronavirus. I mean, I have no symptoms, but you know, you just worry about these things. Like any test, you always worry you're gonna get the bad result. So yeah, you know, this is just a lot of fingers are crossed. This is the story of my life at the moment. So yeah, so I arrive in Melbourne, I do a 2-week quarantine, they put me in a hotel, they have a guard outside my door, I can't leave for 2 weeks. And I feel like most people would be dreading that. They'd be like, oh my god, can't leave a room and stuck in a single room for 2 weeks. Guys, I'm so excited. I'm just gonna sit back, I'm gonna bring some books, I'm gonna watch some Netflix, I might actually do some study, I might prepare for my job. I can't wait. I love being on my own. So yeah, I'm excited for that, although I definitely will probably be sick of it by like day 4. That's my kind of bet at the moment. We will see. I'll probably have to do some like indoor exercising like on YouTube or something. It's so funny. Oh man. Okay, so yeah, that's the story with flying into Australia at the moment. It's a little bit tricky, but you know, I'm trying to do everything by the book and hopefully it all works out and I get to fly in. So the next big topic to talk about is what I'm going to be doing with the horses. Lots of people have been asking if I'm selling them, and I mean, it was certainly an option to sell them or sell one before I left, but I decided, well, I also had the support of my dad, that he would look after them for the winter. They are just going to go out into the field for a break for 6 months. They go on a break every winter anyway. It's not usually 6 months long, but you know, it'll be really good for them. They're still young. I'm talking mainly about Khal and Dali. Like Dali's 4 and Khal's 6. So they're still young. They've done like quite well. They haven't done that much this year because of coronavirus, but they've done a fair bit. They've done a few shows. They've worked pretty hard and they definitely deserve a break. And especially Dali, I feel like he's just going to come back even better. He has a lot of growing to do still, and you know, he needs to mature, fill out, get stronger, get more mentally kind of mature as well. I always find the young horses, when you put them on a break, they come back so good. So yeah, I'm excited to see how he is next year as a 5-year-old after such a big break. So yeah, they're just going to go out in the field. My dad will, for now they have loads of grass and everything, and then during the winter we feed them hay and a bit of feed anyway. And in fairness, I'm usually at college and my dad is usually doing this anyway, so there's no better man to do it. He is a pro at doing the horses during the winter, so they're in very, very safe hands, and he will just check them. You know, I'll have to just organise for the farrier to come out and stuff, but you know, dad can bring them in for the farrier and he can worm them and stuff like that, so this should be all good. I'm definitely a little bit stressed about leaving them, because usually like I'm home at weekends just to make sure that, you know, they still have all their legs attached to their bodies and stuff, but you know, I just had to put some trust in my dad that he will identify if the horse has like a broken leg or something. I know, I'll be fine. And then with the mares, the 2 mares that are in foal, like I was saying, I will be back in March and they are due in April, so it's perfect timing. My friend Michelle was actually just saying that it's just going to make the time, like their pregnancy, fly by. Usually I'll be sitting like waiting, like, oh my god, okay, 4 months to go, 3 months to go, 2 months to go. I'm literally going to be back from Australia. I'll be like, all right, a few weeks, let's go. Oh, hey Hopper. Hopper came to join. The mares will just be out in the field anyway, and then closer to their due date I'll start bringing them in into the stable at night, and we'll get some cameras set up and that, but again, that won't be done until I'm home anyway, so it's perfect timing. So yeah, all good guys. The horses are not being sold. Lots of people thought that Meg bought Khal and we were laughing about it, and Meg said that she would love to have bought Khal, but alas, he's more of a show jumper, I think. He would be a little bit scared of some puddles and cross country, so although Meg had a great time on him, yeah, I think she wants to stick to the ponies, let's be real, guys. So yeah, the two boys will stay, and yeah, they're just gonna chill and get really fat, and all my fitness work is gonna go in the toilet, but that's just life, isn't it? So another thing I want to talk about is YouTube. What's gonna happen to my YouTube? Who knows, guys? So obviously I won't be riding. I don't know what to film if I'm not riding, because all I put on my YouTube is me riding the horses. So yeah, the lack of horses is going to be an issue. I'm going to try and pre-record a few videos, but not a huge amount of promises there. And then hopefully when I get to Australia, I figure out some way to ride, either loaning a horse, you know, I know, making friends with people that have horses. I'm definitely going to meet up with some actually Australian YouTubers that you guys probably know, which is so exciting. Although after the corona restrictions are lifted, obviously, yeah, it's a pity with the coronavirus, like all the big events are cancelled and everything in Australia. I would have loved to go to like Adelaide 3-day event and stuff like that, but that's just life. Maybe next year. So yeah, I'm gonna try and meet up with some of them guys, and maybe I'll get videos then. But yeah, YouTube is definitely going to be quiet, but I'm going to try and keep like updating you guys. If you wanted to see kind of less horsey, maybe just like a veterinary kind of video, like me moving into my new house and stuff. I don't know if you guys like that. I feel like that might turn me into like a non-equestrian YouTuber, like a lifestyle YouTuber. Oh god, before you know it, I'll be doing makeup tutorials. So yeah, if you guys want to see that kind of stuff, and maybe like a vlog of me flying and then quarantine and then moving into my new house and stuff like that, let me know. I could do that, just to keep my YouTube going. On Instagram, I'll just keep updating you guys with like my life, if I'm alive or not, and stuff like that. And yeah, who knows, we'll just kind of play it by ear. Yeah, we'll see. And the last topic I'm going to talk about is what I'm going to do when I come back, like what are my future plans. I've kind of just wrote down all the topics that I want to talk about, and I'm hoping these are going to answer like all your questions. But if you guys have other questions, then just leave them in the comments and I'll try to answer them, because I know this is kind of a big deal. I'm moving country, I'm emigrating. Anyway, so what I'm going to be doing when I come back, I'm not 100% sure. Obviously I'll be doing like equine veterinary, but I'm not sure where I'll be working. I think I'll have a much better idea after I finish the internship. I'll kind of know what kind of direction I want to go in. I might need a bit of a break because internships are very, very demanding. You know, like they're very long hours, and I'm definitely gonna be very tired by the time I finish. But I'm sure I'll be back flying again in a week or two after I'm finished. So I really, really, really want to be able to ride the horses next year when I come back and compete. So I'll either work somewhere near home so I can keep riding them, or I will work somewhere where there's a yard nearby that I can bring them and livery them. I think I want to do still general practice when I come back. I don't think I want to focus so much on the reproduction, unless a really good opportunity came up, and then I definitely couldn't turn it down. But for now, I'm not like super committed to specializing in 6 months time. I think I'll give myself like a full year or two of general equine practice before I start narrowing myself down into just reproduction. So that is the plan. Hopefully it all works out. So that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you're excited as I am. And yeah, I hope I answered all your questions as well. It's kind of like a lot of things to cover. I hope I covered it all. So yeah, I will see you in my next video, which is actually going to be a show vlog from this weekend coming. It's going to be my last show of the year. So sad. So hopefully we get some good results and end the year on a high. So yeah, I will see you in my next video. Make sure to like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye guys.